Welcome back to my channel, I'm Artifex, and in this video I'll show you how to flip the Corvette hub upside down. After the Remnant update, some glitches and methods for placing game pieces were nerfed. One of these was the ability to place them upside down using the slide glitch, which allowed you to press the build button while moving a piece, letting you place it even if it wouldn't normally fit. So if you found an alternative method, let me know in the comments. Let's move on to the video. As you can see, if we place the wire starting from the bottom, it will be upside down. We can tell by the lightning bolt symbol, which is indeed upside down. Let's place the Corvette hub, which will consequently be upside down. Let's repeat the process for the positions we want. Save and transfer the hubs. The upside-down position is abnormal for the game, but previously it was still possible to place them, as I mentioned, using the slide glitch. Here I'm trying various methods, but it seems none of them work. For example, repeatedly pressing the build button. Or duplicating the piece by pressing the build button almost simultaneously. Here, on the other hand, I'm trying the slide glitch, but even that doesn't work anymore. Now I'll show you that it's still possible to place pieces on red zones. Let's take this one. If we flip it in this position, it seems impossible to place it since it's at the edge of the Corvette, but if we quickly press the build button immediately after flipping it, we can bypass the red zone block. This makes me think that perhaps there's still a way for the flipped hubs as well. There used to be another method as well, pointing the cursor outside the Corvette and aiming at the area where we wanted to place the piece. That's no longer possible either. This is an old clip of mine from before the Remnant update. Here, I was using the cursor pointing method. For a split second, the piece would appear in green, so by quickly pressing the build button, I could place the piece in the red zone. This was the cursor method, and this was the slide glitch method. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it seems you can no longer place parts upside down, but if you know of an alternative method, let me know. That's all for now, and see you in the next video.